Hi, how's it going folks? I'm Scott's Dragon and this is my informative Ark series. This is actually a remake of a video that I did early on. We are over on Ragnarok for my 5 most favourite, basically, base places to build for PvE. So there's a few issues with the last time I recorded Rag. Hadn't realised that a few of them were actually in pitch black, so you couldn't actually see them. I didn't realise that until somebody had watched it and actually let me know, which was good of them. Thank you very much for that. So we're back onto Rag again, and we're going to go over the same places, except, well, it's light, which I'm just checking. Still got light, so right before it gets dark, we better get a move on. So just going to head over to the first location, and we'll catch you soon. Okay, so our first location is Jinks Point at Viking Bay. As you see on the map, we have the location there, and we are at 19.0 latitude and 33.1 longitude. Right, we'll just stick this stuff away and we'll pop outside and have a wee look. Oh, we've got Parasaur up here. This is an actual cracking big place to build on. You've also got the water near at hand, which I have built, which I've actually fenced this off before and turned this into quite a substantial water area as well to keep water tames. This area itself is quite a substantial area, perfect for PvE. Basically that's what this series is about. And yeah, it's not too nasty an area either. You can eat, yeah, I've even built actually up onto the tops of these as well, which is quite cool. Just have a look around. We've got the ice cave just up the top there for loot drop hunting. There is caves with metal, and on the tops of these peaks you usually get a bit of metal, a bit of obsidian, with some crystal kicking about. Yeah, pretty good wee area. Not bad for a first place, for a 5th position. So with that being number 5, we'll head over to number 4. Okay, so here we are over at number 4. We are at Eagle Threeway. It's actually quite a big cave just off of the Blue Orb. It's a really nice cave to build in. You do get some nasties dropping in for the big hole in the roof there, but you can sometimes get a good tame at it. Right, so we're at 21.8 latitude, 25.2 longitude. My eyes are getting worse. Yeah, so we'll pop outside and have a wee look. This is an absolute fantastic cave. I've built in here a few times. I love building in here. You've got the deep water, 2 deep water areas. You've got all these ledges up here. There's metal. There's not very much wood, but just outside there's 2 entrances, or 3 should I say, including that one. You got an upper entrance and a lower entrance through the water, so you can have water tames back and forth out here. Yeah, fantastic big area to build in as well, and it's great for getting otters. This is one of my most favourite places to get otters in as well. You've got some resources, not so much. You've got a wee bit of metal kicking about. Pretty much safe, because most of the dinos, nasties that fall in from up there, they usually end up in the water. They don't seem to, well, I've had 1 or 2 actually falling into this bit over here. It's some spiked walls and maybe gates up there that will stop them from falling in. But there we have it. This is why this, plus it's cracking to look at. This is why this is number 4 on my favourite build place. So we'll head over to number 3 and we'll see you there. Okay, so we're here over at position number 3. We're at Ingrid's Pass. It's actually just on the outer edges of the redwoods. Once I get my bits and pieces up. Excuse me. We're at 45.5 latitude and 61.3 longitude. And there we are right there on the map. As you can see, it's near enough right on the border for the desert, which this is a fantastic place for resources. Just snip outside. It's also got a great big place to build, because you can build up in the trees with tree platforms as well as this big area of ground. And for resources, you are right up on the border line of the desert and the mountain ridge, which is absolutely stacked with obsidian and metal all the way right along this mountain ridge. It's fantastic. You've got plenty of trees, a wee bit further to plumb some water in, but you do have a nice wee water pool down there as well. So yeah, I've had a few nice bases up here. It's been pretty good. Lovely area as well. You've just got to watch out for the microraptors. There tends to be a spawn of microraptors in up here, which can be a pain in the... But there we have it. Number 3 on my favourite list. So we'll nip over to number 2. Okay, so here we are over at base location number 2, basically my second favourite base location. We're up on the Ivory Crag, and I'll just show you on the map. We're at 41.1 latitude and 29.0 longitude, and you can just see where we are right on the map there. This is a great wee place. I've never once found anything, actually, any beasties spawn up here, which is a really, really safe location, but to get here can be quite a struggle. It's not very much, but it's a pretty good wide area to build on. You do have some metal nodes up here. You've got a wee bit of obsidian as well, so as long as you're not too close to them, they'll keep spawning. There's pathways all the way up to it, so it can be reached by walking. The best way, mind you, is to get a pteranodon, fly up. As I said, there's no nasties ever spawn up here when I've been building up here. You get plenty down there, mind you. You get fairies, good variety of them. Uties just across the side. You know, Rexes, Raptors, you name it. You get them all, and you've just got swamps down that side. So you're pretty central to resources. You've got the oil and everything up just at the back of you. It's a really, really good wee place. It's just unfortunately you've got to travel to get your resources. So that's what makes this one number 2 in my hot list. Over to number 1. This is a cracker. I love this one. Okay, so here we are over at my number 1 favourite PvE build place on Ragnarok, out of the top 5. So this is a great wee place. It's Hidden Springs, and once again it is actually in a cave, but, well, it's a sort of cave. It's a cave, but it's a really good cave. We're at 69.0 latitude, 60.4 longitude. So we'll just have a wee look outside. This place is huge. I had actually built like 3 tiers in here, and still had enough space to breed gigas and everything else. It is fantastic. The amount of space you've got is unbelievable. The amount of space you can get out of this place is great. And all it is a pillow here. Sometimes you get nasties. All it is this wee doorway. So basically a dino gate. You can seal that up. The good thing about this is you've got a water supply just outside. Also, if you come next door, you've got another big cave. Well, not as big, but big enough. You can seal off the two edges, and even if it comes there, you can have this as storage for larger dinos, wyverns and things, because wyverns do take up a lot of space. But with having the ability now to breed them, you might want to have like a breeding area in here. It's pretty cool. As I say, it's really, really good. You can secure it up easy enough with dino gates. Maybe a behemoth on that one. It's a wee bit bigger gap. But the main part is just that's your gap there for getting in. It is a cracking wee cave. And yeah, I do love building in this one. So there we have it. Number 1 on my top 5 favourite PvE build locations for Ragnarok. And I do apologise once again about the quality of the last Ragnarok video, base locations video. I hadn't realised it was so bad until a viewer had actually pointed it out to me. So this is why we've done a nice new one. Same locations, just a bit brighter. Okay, so if you enjoying the series, and hit that thumbs up, leave me a wee comment, let me know what you think now that you can see the locations. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my footage, and yeah, subscriptions are most appreciated and totally welcome. So there we have it. I think I'll need to do another build in here now since I've been back into it. Right, take care, stay safe, we'll catch you in the next one.